Okay, so hello there. I have decided to start doing videos of just public lobbies, just to sort of mix things up a bit, because it's a lot of the videos that we do on here very sort of isolated. So I thought I'd do some races in public lobbies and change it up a bit. So see how this one goes. This is Downtown Underground, probably one of my favourite races in terms of Rockstar created races. So the settings I've got on this, 3 laps, it's just a standard race, muscle cars, very sort of dry weather conditions. I've turned custom vehicles off for the benefit of the lower ranked people in here. Well, actually no, it's muscle. No, we'll have him on, well, that is hoping that they have, well, I don't know if they have it on or not, I'll be honest. I'll give a new Ruiner a test. So yeah, just wait for these guys to join and we'll make a start. It's quite surprising actually. I mean, I was the only one in this session. I was just doing it by myself. I was going to do just a quick sort of practice lap sort of thing, and they all appeared. So I thought, well, I was planning on doing public racing sessions, why don't I do it in this one? So here we go, full house on this one, 8 out of 8. Downtown Underground, muscle cars, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully not too many dirty players in this session, because that's the disadvantage of contact races. Non-contact is a useful option, but I just think it's a bit of a shame that it has to exist in the first place. You know, if people drove fairly, there would be no need. So really, for this race, it should be the Dominator or the Ruiner, and I'm not sure, to be honest. Both fantastic cars, but I think I'm going to go for the Ruiner, just for the corners that need that bit of extra grip. We'll have a bet as well. We'll put our money where our mouth is. So yeah, see how it goes. So what we were competing with here, pretty strong competition by the looks of it. Well, we'll see what we can do. So, someone's lost connection. Damn it. Okay, so there's my Ruiner in all its glory. Okay, so a hot knife. Interesting. Right. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Someone's custom Vigoro behind me. Oh god, bit of a slow start generally there. Okay, I'll try and make a move on the outside here. Hopefully he won't hit me. Oh no, he's gonna be fair with me. That's nice. Right. Okay. Go wide, cut the inside, and there we go. Good line. So that blade's still hanging on to me. Come on, Ruiner. Still there. I really do like this car. So what else is left? Well, this is fantastic, isn't it? I love this bit. Here we go. Whee! This is a tricky corner. You've got to sort of come in wide and then cut between these lampposts and then brake really suddenly. Not easy at all. Oh damn. Big mistake. That's what happens when I push too hard. I just go wide and then I sort of second guess myself, you know. I think, shall I go to the inside and dodge it, or shall I go to the outside and dodge it and keep my speed up? And because I couldn't make a decision in time, I sort of did a bit of both, cancelled each other out, and then ended up going straight into the telegraph pole, so not good. Okay, go to the outside, and there we go. This Ruiner is really good on that corner. Much better than the Dominator. I mean, the Dominator is good, but you've got to sort of ease off of the power in that car, because it's a great car, but so hard to control sometimes. Not the worst track for the Dominator, this, but it's still not great. In other words, anything that has corners in it, the Dominator can be a struggle. It just depends what happens. But this Ruiner, easier car to drive. In some ways, I guess a nicer car to drive. Flies pretty well too. Good landing on those jumps, so it's good on this section. Just the only problem with the Ruiner I've been finding is like on this bit, there's a little bit of understeer, like it's just creeping towards the edge, and then I have to sort of deliberately slide it to make sure I don't go too far out. So it's the only downside to this car, but apart from that, I'm really enjoying this Ruiner. The thing is, right, a lot of cars have actually changed how they drive. For anyone who's played on sort of PS3 or Xbox 360, across to the PS4, the Xbox One and the PC, some of the car's handling has changed. So, I suppose, well, here's an example, the F620, which is a coupe, the Jaguar XKR it's based on. That car used to be incredibly slidey on the PS3, and it still is slidey, but nowhere near as much. It's a lot more stable now. So, I don't know why this is. I don't know whether it's deliberate or whether it's just something to do with programming, but the handling of cars has changed. So some cars are slightly worse, and others are slightly better. And this is one of those that's better. It's always been this stable, it's always been a really stable car, but it's never been a car that has a lot of power, and now for some reason on the PS4, what I've been finding is that there is not much of a disadvantage for it compared to the Dominator. Okay, the Dominator's faster on a straight, but there's really not that much in it, to be honest. So overall, this is probably the better car for racing. Still have a soft spot for the Dominator though, I'm not going to lie. It's a great car. It was actually the first car I got on this game. You know, you have to steal your car at the start. It was, I saw this Mustang, I thought, yeah, it's got to be that. I saw a Dominator and I saw a Gauntlet, and I looked at them both and I thought, okay, so what this is Mustang or Camaro. And in the end I thought, as nice as they both are, it's got to be the Mustang. You know, I'm a Mustang sort of person. In other words, I've got no control. Yeah. The Camaro's a car for the smart people, and the Mustang's a car for people who want to have a bit of fun and like to take stupid risks. So, I'm definitely a Mustang person. Oh, his back wheel's a bit damaged, or it's sort of caught on the bodywork. Watch this landing in a minute. Ooh, nearly went into a slide there, that was close. I just find it interesting spectating just to see how other people compare. I mean, it takes a similar line through there, but unfortunately the car just went into a bit of a slide. So that's another thing to point out as well. Cars handling changes when you modify them. A lot of cars are really well balanced, and then when you modify them it sort of spoils them because they can't handle the extra power. But the Ruiner, like this guy's driving a stock Ruiner, I think. Let's have a look. Yeah, stock Ruiner. So this car is less stable when it's stock. When you tune it, it seems to gain some extra grip, and I think part of it, some people suspect that's because of fitting a spoiler. Now, this isn't a really serious racing game by any means, but it would make a difference. If they've actually replicated that, then it should add some downforce and give you more grip at the rear of the car. So it seems like a feasible explanation to me, but yeah. It's a good car, that. Really like the car. A nice, fair, clean group of people as well. No bashing about, and you know, plenty of close racing. I mean that blade at the start of the race. If I didn't get past him then, I would have struggled, because that blade is pretty fast when it comes to the straights. I really don't want to do taxi. I'm going to go back to free mode, but yeah, just a random video I thought I'd do, and I'll be doing a fair few of these, you know, every now and then. If I'm in a good public lobby and I think there's going to be some intense racing in there, then I may do a video on it. Yeah, and also be sure to look out for a video for Snipers versus Stunters, but that's when I'm in my massive group with my friends and my crew, and it is a really interesting group to be part of. There's a good range of people in it. And they're all good fun. You'll hear them all talking and having a good laugh, and that's half of it. You know, it's not just playing the game. It's the sort of conversations we have, and it's really entertaining. You know, and if anyone by any chance is watching this and you're a PlayStation 4 person, then by all means let me know in the comments, and I'll get you involved if you want. I do weekly playlists full of races and death matches. A lot of them are sort of custom made. So, and we have like an ongoing competition, you know, like running points totals and everything. So if you'd like to join in with any of that, then feel free to, and I'll get you into it. At the moment, we have around 8, 9, sometimes 10 people, sort of every week. And the only downside is that it starts at about, usually starts at about 11 p.m. UK time, and no word of a lie, finishes 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. It's quite, because sometimes even when we finish the playlist, we still sort of beat each other up for a while afterwards. So you don't have to be part of that sort of bit, but yeah, if you want to take part in the playlist itself, then yeah, I'm banging on a bit. Long story short, if you'd like to take part in a playlist, or if you'd like to join in with any of what I'm doing, or any of what Most Wanted is doing in any of these videos, let us know in the comments. We'll give you our PlayStation Network ID, you can add us, and we will make a start. So that'll be it for this one. I'll see you next time.